Welcome to She's in the Weeds.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Hollis.
We're best friends exploring the intersection of pop culture and the female experience.
Be sure to follow us on socials and subscribe to the podcast so you never miss an episode.
And if you love us, give us that 5-star review.
Nailed it.
I think it's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're back.
Happy morning.
I know. We're doing a morning shoot.
It's 8:20
Yeah, we're
a.m. We really wanted to get this lovely,
perfect
lighting.
It is different. And then I had to close the blinds almost all the way because the sun is...
I know.
Right
When I was
in our
driving
eyes.
here, it's just that time of morning, which is like different depending on what season it is. But I was blinded.
Yeah.
I was like, God, I can't see anything. I was like creeping up this hill. I was like,
Well, hope I'm in the right lane.
yeah, right. No,
Can't see.
can't see anything.
I got my hair done. Can you tell?
I can't, but it looks good.
I know. I always get my hair done and I'm like, I'm a whole new person. And I get like the slightest difference.
Just like
in
a trim.
color, you
I
know?
got
And
it.
I go,
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. She hardly ever cuts it because I'm like trying to grow it out a little bit. So she took like nothing off cut wise. Just
Right.
kind of like, because I want
a transformation. Yeah.
And then the color is darker, but like not enough for anybody to notice. Like I went to work
Yeah.
the next day and nobody said anything. I was just like, damn.
Well, at least, so the only thing my husband ever says is I'll be like, oh, I got my hair done. He's like, oh, yeah, it looks stripy.
Your husband gives the best compliments. Tell him about the red eyeshadow.
So when we went, I don't know if I said this. Did I not say this on the podcast?
Oh,
I
maybe
can't
you did
remember,
already.
but
Well, it's worth a repeat.
yeah.
It's my favorite thing he's ever said.
so we went to this Roaring Twenties gala, and first of all, when you have green eyes, which I do, like a rosy colored eyeshadow, like really brings out the green in your eyes, and
Color theory people.
color theory. And I've always been pretty adventurous with my eyeshadow. So, but particularly in the 20s, like hot pink eyeshadow was like a trend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, flapper, like
Oh, I guess I
the
didn't know that.
like pink and rosy colored eyeshadow. And sometimes they went really dramatic with it and took it like way under and like did some
cool.
really interesting stuff. But anyway, so I really did it up with the rosy colored eyeshadow. And so I came out and like my whole like get up and everything. I was like, so how do I look? Do I look like a flapper? And he was like, I mean, you look like you have tuberculosis. Is that what you were going for? And I was like, yep, that's what I was going for. Thank you very much. And he's like, I mean, I think that was probably like around that time. So, and I was
probably,
like,
yeah, it wasn't makeup. Everybody just had TB.
right. So, yeah.
God, that killed me.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Like, thanks, babe. Love you. You look great too.
Woo. And it's just one of those things too where my husband is just very like
non-superficial.
Non-superficial, yeah, and like just thinks I'm beautiful and loves me like for me, but like really couldn't care less about makeup or fashion or like any of that stuff. And like it's just like, well, you look like you have tuberculosis.
It's just like I'm telling you exactly what's in my head.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like hold back.
Yeah. Anyway.
TB's back too, I heard.
Oh,
Apparently
God,
there's, like,
I'm
6
sure it
cases
is.
was it New York? Somewhere.
Oh, good
Like,
Lord.
all right.
TB always makes me think of, did you ever watch Call the Midwife?
No, but I've
It's
seen.
such a good show, you guys. It's fabulous. And it's one of those shows where it's like the 14th season is about to come out, like on Monday, I think. And it just does not get old.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. And like you're just so invested in these people and these characters. But
That's a good show.
yeah, and it's very wholesome,
Yeah.
but it's not like goofy or cringy or corny.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know how they
They
do
really
it.
Nail it. Yeah.
because-
that's hard to do. Too.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, you could now. There's some heavier topics because they're midwives, so like sometimes things they're dealing with pregnancies and deliveries and things. So sometimes there's like heavier stuff, but like you could watch it with your kids.
Yeah.
And there's no cursing, there's no sex. Like it's
Right.
it's so wholesome, but it's so good.
station or platform? Is it
It's It's like BBC, PBS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Speaking of PBS, the Downton Abbey movie comes out this weekend.
Oh, it's this weekend?
Yes.
Ooh.
I cannot wait. I'm not going to see it in the theater, but I can't wait. One of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were making another one till we went to the movies and saw the preview.
It's the final chapter. Yes.
Well, so they say.
So they say. I mean, it'll be the first movie without Maggie Smith, so it'll be interesting to see.
That'll be kind of...
Yeah, because she was
the pinnacle.
She was like honestly the best character. Yeah. I mean, she was hilarious and just amazing. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I need to like go back and watch the most recent movie because I can't even really remember what's going on. But yeah. So anyway, that's exciting.
That is exciting. I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
You gonna rent it from home?
Yeah.
Couch watch it?
Yeah.
That seems like a good one to watch at home.
Yeah, my mom wants to watch it with me, so I think we're just gonna rent it and do some snacks and
cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, I have a very sweeping gender observation to make that I've noticed the past week. So I've been getting a lot of Amazon deliveries because for whatever reason I've ordered stuff this week. I don't typically order a bunch of stuff online. And I work from home a couple days.
I just wanted to say that because I hate Amazon and Jeff Bezos, and I really just need to point out I do not order things from Amazon, but for some reason this week I had to.
Yeah, I don't know why that detail was important for me to say, but like I had 5 deliveries this week, which is like out of the norm for me. And I think that's why the only reason I noticed this. And also I work from home a couple days, so like I was here for when they got delivered.
Right.
And I just, I'm not saying this is a male-female difference. This is just my observation. But the 4 men who delivered packages, came and just like, it sounded like a bomb got dropped off outside my door. Like they threw it on the ground, kicked the door, and then were like, bye. So loud. And I came out, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, it's the delivery. And I watched one guy just like toss it to my front door. And I was like, what is going on? Like, okay. Like, the box is light, but you don't know what's in there, brother.
Right.
Like, come on now. And then I watched the woman deliver it because I was, like, sitting by this window and, like, kind of, you can't really see in my windows so much. And she came and she, like, nestled it behind quiet as a mouse, nestled it behind my chair on my porch, knocked ever so slothfully on the door, and then left. So the other guys were like, bang, 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 like cop knock if they knocked. And I was just like, okay, what is happening here? It's like, guys, you don't have to do that.
No.
Like, you can just
set it down.
I don't need you to, like, hide it or anything, but, like,
also, like,
I just thought that was very interesting. That, like, obviously that's a very small, what do they call it? In a test group. What do they call it?
A small,
what's the term?
Sample size.
Sample size, yes, for this observation experiment that I'm making a sweeping generalization on. But I just thought it was very interesting that all the dudes were just like, okay, knock, knock, knock. And the woman was like, let me just gently set this down right behind your chair so no one sees it.
Right. And so I don't break the contents of the box.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the part that's surprising to me with literally every person in America basically having a Ring cam too. It's like,
right,
if your things are broken or damaged, are you not responsible as a driver for how you deliver the package?
I know. And like, I'm sure that woman was as busy as all those dudes were.
Yeah.
She still took the time to just be like, here's your
package. And you know what? I bet she was just as angry too.
Yeah.
But she had just as many things to be angry about.
Probably. Yeah.
And she didn't take it out on you.
No. So, anyways, not trying to be a man hater, but I was just like, guys, can we not throw the packages? Can we just like set it down and then knock like a normal person?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Oh, and then this morning I was walking Suki at like 6 a.m. because she gets up super early, which I love. So great. So we go out for a quick walk just to like pee in the morning. So it's still dark. And there's this dude wandering around with a brown paper bag. So I was like, don't see that every day. And it was a Burger King bag. And I was like, it had one of those slips on it. So you could tell he was like a delivery person.
Oh.
I was like, oh, somebody ordered Burger King breakfast at 6 a.m. I was like, and this guy is out doing Uber Eats at 6 a.m.
Hey, man.
And he was, I mean,
the
yeah,
hustle.
Like, he's probably found his niche. Is like, no one else is doing it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, poor guy.
Was somebody just like super hungover and was like,
guess.
oh God, must have grease now.
But he was like, I saw his car parked down the street. I assume it was his car because it had his flashers on and his lights. And he was like a block down, wandering around. You could tell he was looking for an address. And then Soki and I walked for a second. As we were going back, I saw him. There's this picnic table in like this central area. And he was kind of looking around. He just like put it on the picnic table and then walked away. I think he was on his phone. I think he was like trying to get a hold of this person.
Right.
Couldn't find it. It was just like, well,
it's on the picnic table.
Put it on the picnic table, bro.
Good luck. Yeah.
I was like, hey, good for you. Executive decision. You got to make them sometimes.
Oh my gosh. So I used to drive for Instacart for like one summer. I did it. And it's one of those situations where like and I'm sure Uber Eats is similar, but you just go on the app, sign up. There's like a little tutorial of how the app works, and then that's it. I mean, you don't talk to anyone, there's no nothing, and then you can just like start accepting orders. And you don't know where you're going. And this is the part that like is just that made it not very desirable, because the money was actually pretty good when they first started doing it. Now I've heard it's gotten worse and worse and that it's terrible now. But I mean, I was making like $30 an hour doing it.
It's not bad.
Right. So the money was pretty good. So I'm like, okay. But you know the general area and it tells you how far, but you don't know exactly where you're going. And being on a college campus is like the very first time I had a delivery to a dorm. And I accepted it and I was like, oh, what's this address? And I was like, oh no, it's a dorm. So I go and you shop all these groceries and I'm sitting outside the dorm and the person is not, you can't get into a dorm,
right.
You know? And some of them would say like, just leave outside. Or sometimes it would say like, please contact the customer. And that was another thing. Like people didn't understand how to use it. Mm-hmm. So they would want you to leave it, but they didn't realize they had it set to like hand it to me.
Oh yeah.
And so you can't just leave it when it's set to that. And so it was one of those situations and I was like, great. So I'm trying to message this person through the app. Nothing, like they're not responding. Nothing's happening. And I'm like panicking. Because that's just my personality.
Right.
I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. I'm like, what do I do? It's the first time I've had to ever like get on the chat with a person. And I mean, it's fine, whatever. They couldn't get a hold of the person. But then so I had to take it back to the store, you know? And so then that cuts into your like time. And it was just, I was like, oh God, this sucks. And yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things. So like, I feel that guy's pain where you're just like, can you please respond? Occasionally I would have ones where it was set to hand to customer and I would message the person and be like, hey, you know, this is set to hand to customer. So you're going to have to meet me. And it would be a parent that would be like, oh, I just ordered this for my kid. Like, can you just leave it? And it got to a point to where I would get comfortable with like certain situations, but early on you're like, well, I don't know. It said like, I don't want to get in trouble by Instacart. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So yeah, it was kind of stressful in certain situations. I do feel like I kind of learned like which areas on the map to like avoid for campus and stuff, but yeah, it was always scary when you would get to the place and the person was not responding and it was just like, ah.
Yeah, I remember when I used to deliver in college for Pita Pit and I would have to go to Smallwood.
Oh, God, yeah.
That was the worst. Because like some people would be like, bring it up to my room.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, are you kidding me? No.
Yeah.
Come meet me in the lobby.
Yeah.
Like, that place was the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, delivery drivers... It's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's not an easy job. It depends on what you're doing, but it can be a very stressful job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I felt for that guy. I was like, It's still sitting out there though,
Is it?
because I went and took Suki for like our regular walk. Like 2 hours later, it was still out there. I was like,
Yeah.
well, that person was probably drunk.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so you've been seeing. So the Backstreet Boys are at the Sphere.
Mm-hmm. I saw
They
that.
had their comeback, and I guess like everyone's raving about it.
Oh yeah.
It was,
Yes.
like a really good show, and I guess we'll forget the Nick Carter's a part of it. But whatever. It did actually look pretty awesome, and everyone was having a good time. But now my Instagram is being flooded with all these videos of 98 Degrees. I guess they're on their own sad comeback tour. Oh man, and it's just want to be like, you guys need to give it up.
Yeah.
They're on these like, it's just funny the juxtaposition, because you'll be seeing all these like Sphere videos of Backstreet Boys with just like the
Like
most
killing it.
high tech, cutting edge, backdrops and production. And then these guys just on this tiny ass stage, and the worst choreography you've ever seen. Did you see any of them?
No, I haven't seen them.
Oh my
and
God.
I was never a big 98 Degrees girly. I feel like they never really made it.
No.
And
They were the worst of the crew.
Yeah.
Of the
and
crew,
I
for
can
sure.
only remember Nick Lachey. I couldn't even tell you who's in the band besides him.
I know. Well, that's what's so sad about. Here, just watch one. The guy in the hat.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember him. This is so,
So
bad.
bad.
It's like your dad.
I know, it really is.
Oh my god.
And the choreography, like, they don't even sound good, and they're not even singing their own songs.
And they're not even really dancing.
No, they're just kind of like walking in circles.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow.
He's like,
Oh my god. Wow.
It's so
It's so embarrassing, honestly. Like, wow. Were they just like, we got to ride the coattails of this like Y2K renaissance?
Yes. And like Nick Lachey, doesn't he have like hosting jobs? He didn't need to do this. I mean, again,
I don't know. Like, what's he been doing?
I feel like who he married. And look, they're playing. This is a Backstreet Boys song.
This is Britney Spears.
Oh, is this? Oh, yeah, this is Britney Spears. They did do a Backstreet Boys song on one of them.
Oh my god, the dancing is so
So
embarrassing.
Homeboy in the hat is just like so into it. Oh God, no! Not,
oh god, now
not
they're
Say My
doing
Name.
Destiny's Child? Or no, who is this?
This is Destiny's
Yeah.
Child, yeah. No, with the phone.
Oh no. Yeah, that's not good.
Ooh, it's real bad. There's so many of them, and then this dude is roided the hell out. He's so jacked. Oh yeah, this is the BSB song.
Oh yeah. Like I can't even remember their
Look at it.
songs.
I know.
Like
I
what
know,
are
I
even
couldn't
their
name one.
songs?
I have no idea.
What was their big hit?
I can't remember. They had at least one.
Yeah, that Bended Knee one, I guess.
Yeah, that was their song, I think. But yeah, it's just like
Because
oof,
I do
guys.
remember like one hit that they had, and I remember the video,
Yeah.
and I remember that from
I do
Cherish You.
Cherish You.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one that I can think
Da, 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 da.
of. Okay, yeah, I kind of remember some of these.
How does this one go? Oh.
It's all because of you. Yeah, okay. All right.
I mean, their moves are exactly the same, though, as they were. Great. I mean, I guess.
they never could dance. And I kind of remember that about them. Like, they were
Yeah.
not the choreographed dancers that Backstreet Boys and
No.
NSYNC were.
They were
But
like,
they had some jams.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
and I remember, yeah, they had this flame thing, and didn't Nick Lachey have like an armband tattoo that was like very similar?
Yes. Like a tribal.
Yeah. Oh, that guy was
Tattoo.
wearing hats even back then. Hats were his thing. He's like Shades.
Yes. Shades, but
It's gotta
hats.
be a guy with hats.
Oh, my God.
It's like Shades, but hats.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what kind of trajectory that takes if
I
it
know.
if it does.
Yeah, but Nick Lachey, I feel like, had somewhat of a career. He was
Yeah.
like a host for one of the like
Well-
a dating reality show.
Well, I mean, him
Recently.
and Jessica Simpson
yeah.
had their reality show. And then who was he? Was it Vanessa Hudgens?
Yes.
Who was he? Okay.
They got
Are they
married.
still married?
I think so.
Okay.
And then they were hosting some
Yeah,
like,
that's
dating
right,
reality show
that's
together,
right.
Which I don't know, maybe that ended. I wouldn't.
I
be
remember
surprised.
that now.
Jessica Simpson's back on the scene too.
Yeah, I saw she came to some red carpet thing, and everybody was like saying, was it her first red carpet appearance in a while or something? Okay. Yeah. I've been going back and watching videos of her too, where people like, remember when we thought Jessica Simpson was the best vocalist?
I sent you that one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And she's just like,
it's horrendous.
It's really bad.
It is unbelievable that she was ever famous for singing.
I mean, is that just like one bad video though, and somebody, or
I don't know.
Because I can't remember.
No, she was always like a belter in a bad way, where she was just like, just like, let me scream sing, but I don't really have the pipes for it.
Yeah,
just like over the top.
I have a hard time remembering even what her songs were either.
I don't know. I remember.
I feel like she was just famous for being hot.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, she was one of those pop stars. It was like, I'm a pop star. I can't really sing, but I'm hot. So, like, you know. No, I remember in 7th grade, I went through a phase where I was like, I'm listening to pop music now. And I had Jessica Simpson's CD. And I remember my mom made me turn it off because I was listening to it. She was like, this is so bad. I was like, you have to go in your room and listen to this.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh man. Okay.
So good luck to you boys. Hopefully you're at least making a couple dollars.
Yeah. I mean
there are people in the crowd. You can't really.
Well, and we truly
shot.
are having a renaissance of that era.
Yeah.
So
it's just like,
I mean, you got to jump on the bandwagon, I guess.
Yeah.
If there was ever a time for them to make a resurgence, it's now.
Right.
So I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's literally like all my middle school friends' dads. On stage.
Oh yeah, and it's all women our age.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, in the crowd,
right? Which now is appropriate.
Yeah,
because at the time they were our age and we were 12.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's now become appropriate for the fans to be fanning over the guys. Okay, can we talk briefly about Millie Bobby Brown?
Sure.
I just want to get your take on this. So, for those of you who maybe don't know, Millie Bobby Brown, she's the star of Stranger Things. She's 11. She's not 11 years old. She's actually 21. She plays the character 11. She got married, I don't know how long ago. And
to Bon Jovi's son.
To Bon Jovi's son, yes. She recently adopted a baby. And I've been seeing a lot of criticism online for the fact that they adopted a child because she's only 21. And I just really don't understand it.
Yeah, like, who cares? Like, get a life, people.
I mean, it's really strange. And I don't know if it's just because, I mean, she's had a lot of criticism in the press, mostly about her looks, unfortunately. And I don't know if it's just, like, those same people, like, trying
it's probably just the people who, like, already have issue with her for some reason, or just like will use anything to bash on her. Yeah,
it's just such a strange thing to criticize. I don't understand it. I feel like had she gotten married and it was like, oh, Millie Bobby Brown's pregnant, nobody would have said anything. It's almost like people who are trying to say it's irresponsible of her to adopt a baby when she's only 21. And I happen to think the exact opposite.
Oh, yeah.
There are so many children that need homes. And quite frankly, like, that's a very, like, selfless thing to do when so many people want biological children and we can't feed and take care of the children that we have currently.
Right.
And she's adopted a child. I know she's only 21, but she also, like, there's something to be said for, like, having the resources. It's not like she can't care for this child.
Right.
And I realize she's only 21, but there's plenty of 21 to 25-year-olds having biological babies. Not that we don't criticize some of them, but I really don't think in this situation, had she announced a pregnancy, anyone would have said anything.
No. Yeah.
I find it very odd and unfortunate.
Yeah, that just sounds like, internet losers being like.
I guess.
I mean, I guess I would imagine their thinking is it's one thing to be 21 and have your own kid and be too young to take care of it. But it's another thing to, like, take on the responsibility of taking care of another child that isn't yours. You know what I mean? Like, you should only do that if you're, like, really, really ready and have,
right.
the wisdom, I guess, to take care of a child. But I don't think that really is a strong
I would
argument.
argue she's
Fine.
equipped to
and
care for a
they
child.
both have 2 families, sounds like, involved in their lives that can be there as well.
Right. So. Yeah, I found that just strange and unfortunate and not right, frankly. Like, anyway. Okay.
Do your thing, Millie.
Yeah, we're here
Adopt
for it.
another next year if you can.
Yeah, please adopt all the children. God, it's like nobody can do anything. Nobody can do anything.
Not on the internet.
No,
you definitely can't.
Good Lord. Okay. We haven't said anything about Taylor and Travis. Are we saying anything about Taylor and Travis? I mean,
don't. Congrats.
Yeah.
But
we're just.
I'm not a Swiftie.
No, me neither.
I like some of her songs. I don't claim to be a Swiftie because, like, I'm not, a diehard fan.
Oh no, I'm definitely not a Swiftie.
I'll get down to some of her jams, but I don't like follow her life.
No,
but
me neither.
I do like Travis Kelce.
I know more about Travis Kelce
He's
than
hilarious.
I do Taylor Swift. Yeah, and just from playing fantasy football.
Yeah, I'm like, that's great.
I have Travis Kelce this year.
Oh, got him.
Yeah, he promised he was not going to be distracted.
Yeah, he's taking the game very seriously.
So.
Last year he had a little something going on.
So he better be true to his word. He's been good so far. So there's only been 1 game, but yeah.
I do feel like he's brought back a classic dad football guy back to football. You know what I mean? I feel like football players used to be like, I don't know. Maybe what I'm saying is stupid, but
we're here.
Now they're like,
say it.
Now football players are like, famous
celebrities
and like fashion.
Yeah,
and he's like, he's very much just like, what I feel like football players were like in the 80s. Not that that was better for some reason. I mean, he's very fashionable.
Not
too.
that I have any idea what football players were like in the 80s.
I guess I'm just talking
barely
about.
alive.
I guess what I'm talking about is like totally physical, which is maybe not fair. But he's like, I don't know. He's like a hairy dude. He's like a football player, but he's not super jacked. He's just got dad bod basically.
From Ohio.
He's just like a regular schmegular dude.
Yeah, he's a regular degular for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's funny because I did see a photograph of him and probably his brother when they were kids in like their football.
Yeah.
And it was like imagine knowing you're going to be marrying Taylor Swift or if this guy can marry Taylor Swift, like anything can happen to anyone.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. My favorite thing still to this day about their entire relationship was all of the videos of the girls like going up to their husbands or boyfriends and being like, isn't it cool how Travis Kelce's famous now? And they're like, what? No, he's famous. And I'm like, no, but like he's famous now because he's dating Taylor
The dudes
Swift.
were getting legitimately pissed off.
Yeah, it was funny. So I'm here for that.
Yeah, I also love what she's doing for football. I'm so proud of her. Yeah, no, congrats. That's great.
Yeah, and not me having the same style ring as Taylor Swift.
Hello.
What is it? An elongated mine cut, I think. The same cut and setting.
Oh my goodness.
So, and you know what's funny is I've never, ever seen anyone in the wild with my same style of ring. Never.
Is it? Well, that was your mother-in-law's, right? So
Yeah.
It's pretty vintage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You should DM her.
Yeah. Listen, Taylor.
Okay, I
I
feel like we could be friends. Sounds like we have a lot in common based on the fact that we have the same cut wedding ring.
That's right.
So,
speaking of Taylor Swift, she has been deposed.
oh, I saw it with the Blake Lively stuff.
Yeah. So I'm really interested to see how this is all going to unfold.
So is their friendship Splitsville?
I don't know. There's been...
Can't tell.
Yeah, you can't tell. And they haven't, as far as I know from what I follow, they haven't really been like photographed together or like seen out together. So yeah, I don't know because they were like very close, like besties, prior to all of this. I think definitely Taylor Swift was wanting to stay out of it as much as possible, of course. So I don't know. It's definitely adding an interesting layer.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Like, that's all anybody really cares about at this point anymore, I feel like.
What's
happening between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively?
Oh, right.
Are they friends? I think everyone's got like fatigue about the case. And now they're just like,
not me.
Let's get to the tea of the friendship. Yeah.
Not me. So yeah. And I guess I need to look. I don't know if she was deposed by Blake Lively's attorneys or Justin Baldoni's attorneys. Okay, well, as of 1 hour ago, she actually will not be deposed. And the deposition request did come from Justin Baldoni's legal team. So apparently he thinks there's some kind of exonerating information in text messages or something between them. But so as of an hour ago, ABC Chicago has reported she will not be deposed. So, well, so much for that.
Shucks.
That was interesting for about 12 hours.
My, how quickly things change.
Right. And that also just probably speaks to the amount of power she has
Oh, sure.
in order to make that not happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, one quick call.
because they had a subpoena for text messages a while back, I remember, and then that got snuffed out that they were not able to do that. I think so. So now I guess they were trying to depose her, but that's not happening now either. So interesting.
She was probably like, I don't feel like it, so
Right.
I'm not gonna do that.
That'll ruin the tour.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Okay. So I did watch Unknown Caller.
Oh man. Catfish.
Holy
High School Catfish, Unknown Caller. Yeah. Okay, give me your first reactions.
My first reaction is, and probably I think the biggest takeaway for me, or one of the biggest takeaways, is how and why this woman has not been charged with sexual harassment of a minor.
Yep.
How did that not come up?
I know.
When she's talking about all of these sexually charged messages to a 14-year-old boy, I mean, I could kind of see maybe in some weird world where they don't charge her with that against her own child, which I still feel like it was.
Yeah.
But especially
for the other boy.
The boy.
Yeah.
And that's where I do feel like, I don't know if that's a gender issue. Had that been a man sending those messages to a 14-year-old girl, there for sure, I think, would have been sexual harassment charges.
Yeah, I don't
filed.
remember like explicitly what she said to the boy. Like, was she saying like, I'm gonna do this to you, or because I remember her saying things to the daughter sexually, like blow and something,
talking about
like
blowjobs
really
and stuff with him
that he'd done with him to try to like, you know, anger her, or make her jealous. But I don't remember
she definitely said stuff to him too.
Yeah,
and
I
it
mean,
may not have
remember.
been like, I'm gonna do this to you, but it was enough to where that is sexual harassment. I'm sorry. And the fact that they're 14 years old, I just don't understand. Like, she should be a registered sex offender. I'm sorry, but that's insane. Yeah. And the whole, like, just the whole big picture when you get to the end and then you find out that she's been lying to the husband about her job. I mean, what kind...
The depths of it is disturbing.
And I don't believe her at all that it wasn't her from the very beginning.
Oh, same. Yeah, that was total bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe, but maybe there was one text from somebody and then she took off with it, but no, that was her the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, come on.
It does.
Like, you don't get to say anything and be believed anymore.
No.
Why would anyone believe anything you say?
The fact that she participated in the documentary is so
crazy.
bizarre.
I know. I always wonder about those situations if they get paid. You'd think they must.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
I mean, I'm sure Netflix is paying somebody a lot of money, but like, how much money do all the participants get in the documentary, you know?
I don't know. But
But yeah, it's so crazy. I think that goes back to her narcissism. The fact that like she was like,
I think she thought she could
get
get people on her side.
Yeah, I know. And it's so a thing that stuck out to me too was that the daughter was just like not upset about it.
Yeah, not in the beginning. I heard that some of the interviews were shot like years apart.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that in one, now I can't remember which outfit, but there's one set of interviews where the daughter's wearing this outfit, and then there's another set of interviews where she's wearing a different outfit, and people online were saying, I guess there was an article that came out that had a lot more information in it, and I didn't read the article, but this may be where that information came from, but that there were interviews that were shot like years apart, and you can kind of tell how her sentiment has changed.
Yeah. And that does make sense. When you're young, you still very much need your mom.
Yeah.
And there's probably a lot of shock.
And I'm sure there was shock.
And
she probably didn't really believe it at first.
Yeah, or processed it. And when you're young, it's hard to process those things.
Right.
Fully.
It would be hard to process that at any age, to think that the person who has been tormenting you is your own mother.
For over years.
Years at that point. Basically 2 years.
Yeah. I know. So crazy. And just when this is the thing that made me yell at the television when she was like, lots of people do bad things. They just don't get caught. And I was like, lady, no.
Lots of people do not do this.
Yeah, lots of people drive drunk and they just don't get caught for it. Like, not the same thing.
No,
not even
not
close.
at all.
And I was just
not at all.
I was just like, where's your PR person? Because that is the absolute worst thing to say.
Yeah, I know. And I mean, the sexual stuff really stuck out to me. I thought that was so strange. That was very bizarre. It was very much giving like that she was in love with the boy.
I know, and they didn't get to that till the very end. And I was like, yeah, 100% that is a real player. And I think they're probably steering clear from that because that does lead into sexual misconduct realm. But that's 100% has to do with it.
I mean, and the whole like, what would she have done had her daughter actually
hurt herself?
Yeah.
I know. And that's where it's just like,
and
I
her
don't
just
know
saying,
how
like,
you get to that point. I really don't know how you get to that point and have any type of justification for yourself.
No, and like, obviously, and this is not a justification or an excuse or anything, but obviously this woman is severely mentally ill.
Yeah.
Whether it's narcissism coupled with some kind of trauma from her childhood, like something horrible must have happened to her. I don't know.
Well, they did say that she was raped.
They did?
Yeah. So she went close to the end. She was like, yeah, I had a traumatic experience when I was younger. I was raped in high school.
I don't remember that.
She had this kind of convoluted story of like, this is my way of controlling the situation and keeping her from being hurt in that way. Didn't make any fucking sense. It was just like, oh, all right. That seems like the story you've spun for yourself in order to like, sleep at night.
I must not have watched the last, maybe I didn't watch the last few minutes.
Yeah. Well, and it was kind of odd because they had the courtroom scene and she said they showed a clip of her statement where she said something like, I haven't dealt with my childhood trauma. And then they kind of went into this story and it was like, it felt very strange because I was like, oh, what childhood trauma? Like they haven't touched
I remember
on
her saying that
at all.
Yeah.
And then the story was also like, when she said, not that rape isn't traumatic enough to change your mental stability.
Right.
Of course it is. Like that's horrific. But when she said childhood trauma, I was expecting like years and years of
abuse.
That just wasn't the case.
Yeah. I don't remember the story, I guess. I remember that courtroom scene. Maybe I had to turn it off. And sometimes I do that with the kids. I have to turn something off or have to, and then I just don't go back to it.
Yeah. But regardless, that still doesn't justify.
No, absolutely not.
Abusing your daughter for years.
No, absolutely not. And yeah, I don't know. That's one of the wildest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really difficult to fathom as a parent because when your child hurts, you hurt.
Yeah.
And it's like you feel it times 1,000.
I know, which makes you wonder if it was like she did feel hurt and she almost like was trying to hurt herself. It was a punishment thing. You know, there were questions I feel like they could have prodded more.
Yes.
They should have asked her more like,
of the
what
motivation
were you feeling when you watched your daughter cry from reading these messages? Like, how did it make you feel?
Right.
And because that's what I want to know. Like, because you see the repercussions. She's your kid.
Yeah.
Did that make you feel good? Like, was there some sort of pleasure you were getting out of some like sick pleasure? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
She's got a lifetime of therapy ahead of her.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'll be really interested to see if there's any kind of like follow up. I would be interested to see what the relationship between her and the daughter is now, if there is one.
Right. And the husband.
Oh God. I know.
Poor guy. It's also hard for you to believe, like, you didn't know there were no signs that she wasn't working for 2 years?
Like a decade. No, they said a decade.
Yeah, a long time. Yeah, like, what?
They're like, I don't think she ever worked for that company. And it was like 10 years. I'm like, what?
Yeah, like, you didn't look at the books once for 10 years. You weren't like...
And the other thing that I was really disappointed in is why... And like, listen, I get it. It's all bureaucracy and resources and what's important and what's not. But like the FBI figured it out in like 48 hours.
Oh, I know. It's
like, why wasn't it pushed out to the FBI sooner?
Right.
Because clearly they, you know, all he had to do was that thing, whatever he did. And like, it was
that was
to get the warrants for, you know, and it's like, here you go. And here's the information.
At this day and age, everything is so trackable. Like, it should not have been that hard.
No.
Trace the fucking phone number.
I know.
Get the IP address or whatever the hell.
I know.
Like, I know. And I also just wanted to be like, block the number. Why isn't anybody blocking this number?
I know.
Why are you allowing yourself to continue to get these texts?
I know. And I do remember
not
they
that
said
she probably would have gone to other lengths to keep texting her.
Knowing who it was, now that we know it was the mom, she would have just gotten the new phone numbers. So it would have continued to happen.
Right,
but they didn't know that. They did. So I remember there was a conversation about, well, why didn't you just shut off the phones and get new numbers? And I remember they had some kind of answer for it, but it didn't really make sense. And it was like, because they said they would block the number and then it would come through on a different number.
Oh, okay.
Because she had one of those apps that just generates a phone number.
Yeah.
So they were blocking the numbers, but that wasn't working. So then I remember the suggestion being like, you need to get them new numbers.
Right.
So that, you know.
And not tell anybody. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't remember what their answer was for it. It was basically like, well, we shouldn't have to do that.
Right. Well, you shouldn't, but you do.
But you do.
Or else you just succumb to this.
And of course it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
Because the mom would have just gotten the new numbers. But still.
Right. Well, and she probably was like, oh, well, they'll know it's me then. That kind of like, if you get new numbers and then somebody, you can deduce that like, okay, well, there's only 4 people in the world who know this number, so it's got to be one of us.
Yeah.
So she was probably like.
She was probably against. But I remember, I'm pretty sure they asked the other mom. Like, she's the one who answered the question, the mom of the boy. Really? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I do remember that
Yeah, and
now,
she was like, well, but who knows? Maybe Kendra, is that her name, convinced her that they shouldn't have to get new numbers. Yeah. And that's probably why. But, oh my gosh. Yeah, it was. I'd be so curious. I know she had the story about why she started was to try to figure out who it was. But, like, I really want to know how it started.
I know.
Why? Because I just do not believe her. I believe that it was her the entire time.
Yeah.
I do not believe her that even one message came in. I really don't. Because how often does that really happen?
I know. Well, the only thing that made me think that was that they said that it started and then stopped for a while and then picked up again. So I was like, well... But
I don't remember them saying that.
Like there were messages for a little bit and then it stopped for a while and then it picked up later again. Yeah. So that's the only reason I was like, oh, well, maybe there was some fucking kid who was giving her a hard time and then she just went through something and was like,
but I think they would have, since they were doing all of that, they would have been able to
be
tell
like,
that.
oh, yeah.
They would have been like, oh, actually, these first cluster of messages were
from
different.
somebody. Yeah, they would have.
I
And
think
that
they would have
revealed.
validate, or at least they would have validated that and been like, that could be true because, you know, and they didn't. They're like, you're the only number that keeps coming up is you.
Lady, give it up. The jig is up.
The jig is up. And so, yeah, I'd be really interested to know, like, what made her send the first message?
I know.
Like, where does this come from?
Yeah.
And, like,
Like,
was she
what?
truly, like, did it really start truly because she was jealous of their relationship and, like, in love? Not, you know, not that she's actually in love with that boy,
Right,
but, like,
right.
thinks
Yeah.
it's, like, a jealousy thing. And then it spirals into this whole thing.
Well, I thought this is a very astute suggestion by I think it was the superintendent, maybe, or the principal. He was like, "It's like Munchausen's."
It's Munchausen's. No, it absolutely
it's like a version
is.
of Munchausen.
Absolutely.
So it's like,
Yeah.
for sure.
But how does it start?
I know. I don't know.
Because
I mean,
yes, it's definitely, I think, a version of Munchausen's, but it has more layers to it.
yeah,
It's the sex stuff for me.
yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, what?
I know. And if I was that boy's mother, I would just be like, yeah, I'd be throwing the book at her too.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, that's insane.
I would demand that she be charged with sexual harassment of my
Yeah.
child. That's
Yeah.
insane. I just don't, like, I don't know. I don't understand how that got lost in everything. Because I almost feel like that would be an easier charge to get a conviction on than even felony stalking.
For sure.
Because how is it? I understand, but I think it would be hard to charge a parent with felony stalking.
Yeah, especially if you're stalking your own children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, she didn't necessarily need to be physically near the boy to be getting that information.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm surprised that they went that route, that it was easier to get that. The other thing I feel like they didn't really, and maybe it's because I didn't watch the last few minutes, I don't know. Was there any, like, is she in jail?
Yeah, she did serve prison time. I
Okay.
can't remember now how long. I think it was only like a couple years. But yeah, she was communicating with her daughter the whole time.
So she was convicted
Yeah.
of felony stalking, and that was
Yeah.
what she ended up going to prison for.
I think it was the stalking conviction, yeah.
Okay.
I want to say there was something else. But now I can't remember what all she was charged with. But she did serve, I want to say, 2 years in prison.
She pleaded guilty to 2 counts of stalking a minor. And the other charges against her were dropped, which had
Okay, that's
included
right.
using a computer to commit a crime. What a weird thing. And obstruction of justice. So yeah, she was never even charged, or it looks like it was never even considered.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy,
Which
honestly.
is wild to me.
Yeah.
And that's the most concerning part to me.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Oh, definitely. Because it's the nature of the stalking that's so
Yes.
deplorable. You know,
Yes.
it's like,
And like that, she should have to be, if she's sending those kind of sexually charged messages to minors, she should have to be a convicted sex offender. People should know. She shouldn't be able to be around schools.
yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
just crazy. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Because if the tables were turned, if she was a man.
If she was a man,
100%.
absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah, imagine having that woman living right next door to your child's elementary school.
Right.
And you don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, no, thank you. I don't know.
Yeah, and I found it like very illuminating too. What her friend had to say about like, yeah, she was always kind of needed attention, was always
Oh,
like,
that was her cousin.
her cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just like,
because
yeah,
she was
that
like,
checks
if you were
out.
talking to somebody, she'd
was
be like
over
dancing in
dancing,
the
yeah.
background trying
Like,
to get people to look at her.
Yeah, I could see that.
Is that just, does she have narcissistic personality disorder coupled with like PTSD from
Yeah.
trauma that just spiraled into this whole thing? Like,
Yeah.
it's wild. I don't know. God, I hope those kids can move forward with their lives and
Yeah.
not have to
Oh,
carry this
Oh, I
for the rest
know.
of their lives.
yeah. Well, and the boy may be able to shake it off, but the daughter, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, my question was, one of the questions I have was, do you have empathy for this woman?
Not
True
really.
empathy.
I
Yeah.
mean, I can have empathy for the fact that I think it's very clear, regardless of whether you believe what she said, that something horrible has happened to this woman.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't see a world in which even somebody with, I don't know. I guess maybe I don't know enough about narcissistic personality disorder, because that's, you know, people say, okay, you have somebody like Jeffrey Epstein, and like that's what people say, like that's a true like narcissist, like narcissistic personality disorder, and look what he did. So like, but did something traumatic happen to him, or can you just be that? Can you be a monster?
Right.
Just having narcissistic personality disorder. Maybe you can. I don't know.
And I feel like, and I don't know if this is fair to say, but I feel like there's mental illnesses that you're not in your right state of mind.
Right.
Where like your natural decision making is gone, and your mental illness is like kind of in control of your brain.
Like a schizophrenia or
bipolar manic depression. Yeah. Where it's like you aren't yourself anymore. Like, and I can have a lot of empathy for that kind of situation. Yeah. But this almost feels like she was very cognizant of everything she was doing. Yeah. And I have a lot of empathy for the fact that she went through a traumatic experience, which is very hard. Sure. But that doesn't justify hurting other people.
Absolutely not.
You know, if you're not experiencing an episode where you aren't in control of your mind anymore. Right. You know, and that doesn't seem to be the case here.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. Some things are just unforgivable, and some things are... Unfortunately, there are people who were never meant to be parents. That's true. Yeah. I think it's a small population and a rare thing, but there are people who just should not have had children because they cannot. Yeah. They cannot love unconditionally, and they can't. I mean, and yeah, I think she might be one of those people. I don't know. So,
yeah, it was a wild one.
Yeah,
it is one of those two where it's like, oh man, yeah, I would love to see a follow up in 10 years.
Oh, absolutely. Also, another thing we probably should check out is there was a Lifetime movie made about this.
About what?
About this situation.
Specifically, or just, oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's based on this actual story.
Oh, wow.
And guess who's in it in the mom?
Who?
Lisa Rinna.
No way. Yeah. Oh my God, we have to watch it.
And I think her daughter. Oh, it's 2025. Okay. I guess I originally thought it was made like closer to the time that this story broke, but Lisa Rinna starred in the 2025 Lifetime film Mommy Meanest, a movie inspired by the real life Kendra Licari high school catfish case.
That's awesome. Lisa Rinna. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Housewives people, did you know that Sandoval and Kristen Doty have a movie together?
Yes.
They were talking about it on Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah. It's a Lifetime. Well, he's in a Lifetime movie. Yeah. There's a horror movie or like?
Yeah. One of them dies.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew that.
I guess the guest on the show was like, I have a DVD copy of it.
Nice.
It's the best money I ever spent. It's like, we need to watch it. Oh, speaking of, Steph texted me and said that Sandoval's performing at the Murat, and that the booking agent has been talking to him directly on the phone.
Nice.
We gotta go see him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Are you kidding me? With the most extras?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, we'll be bringing you a full review.
I love that he's just out there like peddling his own stuff.
Oh
just
heck yeah, he's
no
his
agent,
own. Yeah, he's one of those.
Agent.
He's like, yeah, hold on, let me get my manager, and then he just changes his voice. Oh, too
good
funny
stuff. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Yeah, good deal.
Good deal. Well, we're at an hour.
Yeah, should we just grape and gripe?
Yeah,
I
think so.
Okay,
cool.
Okay. My gripe is kind of a piggyback off of one of your grapes from a few months ago, but you had graped canceling subscriptions. Just cancel it, Susan. And my gripe is going to, why does everything have to be a subscription now? Yeah. You know, when they're like, oh, download Rocket Money and they'll find all these subscriptions, and people are like, oh, I think I only have 3. No, bitch, you have 25 because everything requires a subscription. Yeah. Everything you order requires a subscription.
I know.
And it's really hard to feel like the only reason they want you to do that is because they're trying to trick you. And they want to just keep sending it to you every month, even though you have too much of it, you don't need it, and they offer you that like 5% discount. And most places don't offer enough flexibility in the frequency. So it's like, I don't need this every month.
Yeah. It's like Armra. The Armra, I'm like, I don't need a thing of this every month. At least I didn't. I wasn't using it that much.
No. And most of them do give you the ability to like pause it. Yeah. But it's like I
feel like that's a new feature. You didn't used to be able to pause subscriptions. It
Maybe.
was like cancel, which is great because I feel like people are probably complaining. We're like,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to cancel, but I don't need it all the time. Yeah.
Won't you actually make more money as a company and have a little more integrity by just like maybe offering a reward system instead of the subscription? Because then people aren't going to get pissed off at you. You know how many I've canceled because I'm just pissed because now I have so much of it and like I didn't need it. Yeah, I don't understand where that model came from. It really feels like people were like, oh,
we're just copying that.
Well,
that's the models. We're just doing that.
Well, and like I really feel like the root of it came from like, what if we just like put it on a subscription and make them get it every month, and then they just keep getting it, even though we keep making money. Like it's ridiculous.
Easy way to make money. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. It's just like, oh, well, if we keep on a subscription, they'll probably forget.
Right.
We want to keep them as a customer. I think it's like customer acquisition. You don't ever let go of a customer. So you can hold on to them in any way you can.
Right. But what I'm saying is I think you'll hold on to more customers by not forcing somebody to be on a subscription. Because you know how many things I've just canceled because I'm pissed and I'm like, now I'm not doing it anymore.
Right. But I feel like you're the anomaly. I feel like most people are just like, I just forget and I just keep this subscription. Like that's why Rocket Money exists, because so many people are like,
but I just feel like
care.
I don't know. I feel like maybe offer like a rewards program instead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That allows people to still get a discount if they're ordering regularly or they're ordering so much product, and then you keep a little bit of integrity as a company and people are happy with you and they stay customers.
Or why can't I just have an account and order when I want to?
Well, you can, but I think the incentive for the subscription is usually a percentage off.
Yeah.
I think most of these places you can go and place a one-time order, but the idea is we'll give you 15% off or 10% off if you sign up for the subscription. So then people sign up for the subscription to get the percentage off, and then they forget or they don't pause it or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just offered a rewards program that's like you get 10% off, every time you order so much money or so much product or so often or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you retain your customers that way and you don't piss them off.
Yeah. Well.
And this is specifically, have you heard of Thrive Market?
I've heard.
And this really irritated me. And it just made me so mad, and I will never look into it again. And if anybody asks me, I'll be like, no. So Thrive Market is an online grocery store, and they offer like all of these different like pantry items and things that you can order. And they say that the advertisement is that they offer these things cheaper than like your grocery store. Okay. But you have to pay a monthly subscription to be part of Thrive Market. Okay. You cannot see anything, prices, what they have until you sign up for the subscription.
Yeah, that's shady.
Okay. And it says if you can cancel within 30 days. Okay. So I've been seeing it everywhere. I was like, fine, I want to see what they have to offer. Then I realized, I can't actually see anything till I sign up for the subscription. Well, that pissed me off to start, so I didn't do it. Then I eventually did do it because I was like, all right, I'll just sign up for it. And if it's more expensive or it's not, then I'll just cancel it. So it's not. I'm sorry, but maybe if you live in New York City or California or Florida, sure. Yeah. But for me that lives in Indiana, it's not cheaper.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, I'm going to cancel it. It took me hours on chat to get it canceled. They kept offering me, we'll price match. We'll just price match.
Oh no.
If you just submit your
That's the
receipts, we'll
worst.
price match. And I'm like, it's still not cheaper because now I have to go and submit my receipts to you, and I'm still paying whatever it is monthly for the subscription. That's not saving me any money.
Also, at this point, it doesn't matter. I said I want to cancel.
Yeah.
Cancel. I don't need to give you a fucking reason.
Exactly. I
Ugh.
responded.
That really grinds my gears.
responded to every single message with, "I'm not interested. Please cancel. I'm not interested. Please cancel." To get it canceled.
That is insane. That's totally insane.
It was horrible. So anyway, enough with the subscriptions. We're done.
We're done here. Well, mine is not nearly as consequential. I got this. My gripe is going out to this bottle of Sally Hansen's clear coat for my nails that I got. That I painted on, it just flakes right off.
Immediately peeled off. Yeah.
I'm like, I've bought this before. It hasn't done this. I'm like, I don't know if I got like a botched bottle or if they changed the formula, but I'm really unhappy with it.
Yeah, that's annoying. What was it advertised as a top coat or a
like strong as nails?
Top
coat.
Clear
yeah.
coat? Strong as nails clear coat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I have noticed sometimes, like, if it's just labeled a top coat,
It'll flake
because I feel like the top coat, it adheres better to nail polish than your actual nail.
Oh, well, maybe I got the wrong thing.
But as strong as nails should stay on pretty good.
And it usually has. Maybe I just like didn't look at the bottle and got the wrong thing.
Maybe
I'm griping for no reason.
Well, that's okay. All right, let's end on a good note. What are we graping?
I'm graping. Oh, to keep on our fall track, I went to Target and I got these candles for
Disco pumpkins.
I'll have to get my disco pumpkins out. No, I got these fall candles. They're on my thing. They're shaped like pumpkins, glass
those are
pumpkins.
cute.
$5.
Yeah, those are cute.
And they smell great. They have pretty good throw. My brother taught me actually what throw means. Throw is like the strength of a scent a candle has.
Of course.
I was like, yeah, they have pretty decent throw.
They've got great throw.
For $5, I was very happy.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, they're super cute.
Yeah.
They're little ceramic pumpkins and the top comes
Glass,
off.
yeah.
Very neat.
I don't know why I'm glass. I don't know why I was very
They're
jazzed.
glass and they're only $5.
Jazzed about them being glass.
Speaking of glass, I do have your trifle.
Oh,
I keep forgetting to bring your
excellent.
trifle substitute that you got from the
I
dollar
did
store
make
back.
a killer banana pudding. Also, did you know they're moving that Goodwill on the east side?
The one that that's not that old.
I know that, where the Party City was by
Yeah.
Aldi's, it closed and it's going in there.
Why would it go there?
I don't know.
It's
I mean, unless they're
smaller.
opening another one, that would be insane. I assumed it's moving, but you never know.
I wonder if we're going to get a Goodwill bins.
What's that?
Oh my gosh, I didn't know this existed till I was on TikTok. I'm on Thrift Talk now, which I love. I'm obsessed. I love thrift shopping and vintage shopping. I should start sharing my finds maybe.
Yeah.
So it's this version of a Goodwill store where it's just bins and all this stuff comes in and they sell it by the pound instead
wow.
of per item, and you have to go in and dig through all these bins.
Ooh, I don't like that.
And yeah, people are obsessed with it because like I don't know if they get better stuff there because of maybe where it comes from sometimes. I think because I've seen people go in there and be like, oh, this is Zara dead stock. So I don't know if some of these companies just send stuff to the Goodwill bins so you can find like, maybe better things than what the individual is donating to a regular Goodwill store. But I've been obsessed with the videos.
Oh, see, I'm not that much of a thrifter. I don't think I'd want to dig through bins. But I don't
mind. I don't mind. Yeah. Depends on what you find. So yeah, anyway, maybe we're getting a bins.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, my grape it's a simple one. It's going in my vacuum cleaner.
Oh, you really love it?
Vacuuming just warms my soul and I love it. And it's just like so true to the core of who I am, vacuuming. And there's nothing more satisfying.
Make you feel better.
There's nothing more
satisfying. I just vacuumed my bedroom. It's the only carpet I have in my apartment. And it did. I was like, oh, it's so nice in here now.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Like not visibly that different, but you can just tell. You're like,
oh yeah, you can
nice
tell.
In here.
Yeah, for sure. So anyway, I love my vacuum. It's a Ricker.
Ricker.
It's fabulous.
Got her a Ricker.
Yeah. And just the fact that I got it at a local shop here, the vacuum center, which is wonderful. And they service them for you. I don't know what people do who buy these vacuums online. What do you do when it breaks?
I don't know. Yeah, there's not like just fix-it shops anymore.
Yeah, I
Repair
mean,
shops.
I've had a couple of things where I'm like, oh, my vacuum's not working. What's going on? I just take it there and they fix it and they give you a loaner vacuum while they're fixing it.
Yeah, that's great.
So anyway,
That's
shop
a
local.
solid business. You know what all the subscription guys should do? They should talk to that company
That's right.
about how to run a business.
That's right. Customer service.
That's
Tip top.
right. Integrity, people.
That's right.
Ever heard of it? Why don't you get some? Go to Thrive and buy some Integrity.
The
Or
vacuum
something.
center.
No, I was joking about the grocery store. You can go to
Oh.
Thrive and get some Integrity.
Oh, but I thought we were getting integrity from the vacuum center.
Yeah,
That's where
joke
the
didn't
integrity
really- joke didn't really pan out. I'm still workshopping it, people.
We're still workshopping this entire episode. Please stick with us. We know it wasn't the best one.
It's early.
Yeah, it's early so
I don't know. We said some.
don't
funny
abandon
stuff.
us. It'll be better next week.
We said some funny stuff.
Yeah. All right, love you, bye.
3, 2, 1.